I'm Keith. We're here today in Barwick, Georgia with Randy Dowdy. Randy's been using our products for the last couple of years on some corn. Randy, can you tell us what you had seen by using Grasshopper Advanced Liquid Fertilizer on your corn?
Well, I typically foliar feed with a 318-18, which is a very common fertilizer that most people want to foliar apply. And I was looking for different options, for different sources.
Right.
I decided to use your product via the fertigation method instead of doing it with an airplane. The reason why, obviously, I'm wanting to use your product at a later growth stage. I can't use the amount of water through a high boy, and obviously I can't go across the corn at the growth stages that I'm wanting to apply it. So I chose to try it through the pivot last year. You guys really didn't have any data for that, right. And I tried it and wanted just to see if it was an option and to see how good the corn could do and see if it would respond via tissue sample as well as, more importantly, yield. So I took the liberty last year. You guys wanted me to try it, and last year I saw almost a 13 bushel increase from it after having applied it through the pivot. And last year it was preliminary, 1 year's worth of data, and this year it's still too early to tell what the yields are going to be, but tissue samples and just my knowledge of being able to recognize a plant and see what the growth characteristics are, the color changes, and then being able to see it through the tissue samples, then I feel like I'm getting a positive boost from it. What that boost will be is to be determined, but right now the plant looks pretty good.
But what you're doing is, before you put the product on, you're pulling tissue samples, and then within a period of, say, like 2 weeks, you're pulling tissue samples again and seeing what the product has moved and has not.
Well, I don't do it on a definite regimented schedule. I pull tissue samples when I fertigate or when I'm applying some method of my madness. And with that being the case, I go ahead and know where I stand, and then at some point I'm checking that to see if there's an effect or if it just makes me feel better. So I try to make sure that everything I do is based on return on investment. So I look at everything as to having to pay its way. It's not about winning the competition, but generally the higher the yields you make, the better opportunity you have to make more money, and that's what it's about.
Right. Well, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Keep using our products. I appreciate it. If you have any more questions, contact us at www.grasshopperfertilizer.com. Thank you.